everyone, welcome to Culture of Gaming's Power Up Podcast, episode 36. I'm your host, Taylor, and I'm of course joined by Anthony this week.
I thought you said it was 35 before, but hi, no worries.
Well, this is 36.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Alright. Andrew,
Hi,
you're of course here.
welcome back. I'm here again.
Yep. And we are joined by newcomer here, Sean. He enters the battle. We can't hear you, Sean. It was working fine during the pre-show.
Here we go, fish this out.
Alright, so anyway, as that's
Nah, still nothing.
nothing.
Hello?
Yes,
There you
hey,
go.
there you go.
Hey, there we go.
Alright,
Hi.
hi. So, Sean, you're semi-new here at COG, so how about you tell the audience what you do for us, introduce yourself a little bit.
So I'm doing some graphic design work for COG. I've been helping redesign the whole entire website. I create the overlays that we use for Power Up Podcast and helping out with the new, like, regular Twitch overlay that should be up soon in the future.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been testing that the past couple days. It's looking good so far. Anyway, so past that, what have you been playing this past week?
Nothing really.
Okay, just
I've
kind
just
of.
been really busy with college and work.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Andrew, how about yourself? You beat Dead Cells yet?
No, I'm still working through Dead Cell. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Tekken 7 Season 2 came out earlier this week, so I've been kind of diving into that, seeing what changes have been made. They nerfed my character, so that's a little bummer.
Oh.
Yeah, he needed to be nerfed. He was really good.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay. But yeah, so I've been, fiddling around with that, playing more Tekken, of course. So good.
Yeah.
And then I played a little bit of the Battlefield 5 open beta.
How's that?
Yeah, what do you think of that? I'm interested
So,
in-
okay, I'm playing on PC just because I thought it would be the way to play.
Yeah.
And I have a 1060 graphics card and a Ryzen 1500X, and I'm getting the little low frame rate thing in the corner of my
Oh,
screen.
yeah.
Oh,
So- Yeah, so I don't know if it's my computer or if it's not optimized well. I don't know.
probably not optimized.
Yeah, because most games run relatively well, and I had it at low settings, and it was still like,
Yeah, there's no
It didn't
reason.
look yeah, it didn't look bad either at low settings. So I guess
Okay.
low settings for them is like still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But
no reason you should be able to run that.
It ran well enough, like to where I could play most of the time. Very occasionally would I get like a bad script, dropped frame.
Okay.
So it ran okay. I enjoyed it. I played mostly Conquest mode. I didn't feel like playing the like Tides of War. That like takes probably too long
Mhm.
for me.
Yeah.
So I just played some Conquest, and it's fun. I think the shooting feels really good.
Okay.
Like I'm still getting there with keyboard and mouse, but like the quickness at which you can ADS and move around is all solid. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't like World War II that much, so that's kind of a bummer. But everything else is cool.
Fair enough.
Looks great. Yeah. The progression system is a little weird. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you have to like level up a gun, and then you can like,
yeah.
and then each gun has like different perks almost. I guess like, I got to like level 3 on like the starter assault, and you can like unlock, just like you aim faster. I was like, that's just overall better. So it's like it's a little weird. Like you can't pay to get it. I don't think, but like
Yeah.
you're just gonna be better if you're like at a higher level, and you're just gonna you're not only gonna be more skilled, but you're just gonna have better perks on your weapon.
Right, so you're just straight up better. Like.
yeah, it's
no
so
way
weird. Like
around
you're
it.
just straight up better than the
Yeah.
people who are just starting, and that's a little weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that quite yet, but I guess we'll see.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've been a little bit up on the beta too.
Mhm.
I really didn't like it at first, but then I kind of got used to it, and it's like I do say I like it. And that's the sentiment I see a lot of other people also. It's like, oh, this is horrible, but
Isn't
yeah.
it
Yeah.
open beta?
Yes.
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
Partially open beta.
Kind of.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you can just download it on anything.
I think it's like you either need to have it pre-ordered or subscribe to one of Origin's things or whatever.
Oh, no.
I'm not-
I can get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I wasn't subscribed on PC, and I just downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure you could do the same on PS4 and Xbox. You just got to search for it on the store, or if it's
When does it go till?
think the end of the weekend. I think the 10th or the 11th. I want to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
Anthony, what you been doing lately?
Usual Ace Combat stuff.
Alright.
Still on 4. I haven't really been playing it that much, but I jumped back into it yesterday, and because of certain processes, the heads-up display when I'm trying to, like, it only happens on some missions, it doesn't tell you where you're targeting. So I'm like flying around completely blind, no idea what I'm shooting at or anything. And I keep failing because it's not, I don't know what I'm supposed to be attacking, kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a technical glitch. I've also been playing some. Oh, what was the other thing? Jumped back into PGA Tour. Some of
Okay.
the older stuff. So very thrilling, that is. Like PGA Tour 2005.
2005. Okay.
I think that's the one I used to
2005, yeah.
Same.
Well, look, I like those games, so, and I
No.
used to play golf myself, so.
Play some Everybody's Golf, man. I popped that in like last week.
Yeah.
Still a good game, man.
Is it
Everybody's
really?
Golf.
Is it?
I
Really?
love Everybody's
Okay.
Golf. It's like it's Hot Shots Golf. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the same as which year is that one? Because they had quite a few different ones.
What do you mean?
Is it like the latest one?
Yeah, I think the latest one is just called Everybody's Golf for all the
Okay.
systems.
Yeah.
And it was like
Okay.
last year or something like that, I think.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Apart from that, nothing much else. Just been getting the top 25 2D platformers list converted into video, trying to anyway.
Okay.
And working on the 3D list as well. So that's upcoming. Should be out sometime next week.
Yeah, we've been having
Hopefully.
some really good discussions about the 3D platformers list in terms of how we're
Yeah.
going to format it and everything over the past couple nights. So
Gonna be changing quite a bit. So
yeah, as comparison to our 2D one, but
could be, yeah, exactly.
and all right, so been pretty busy this past week with a few different things, but so I played a little bit of quite a few games actually. In terms of what I've done for the site lately, go read my initial D piece in our anime section, even if you haven't watched it. It's pretty cool. So I've got that cranking out. I'm trying to do about 1 anime piece per week, keep that section kind of alive and filled with content. Let's
Are
see.
you doing Corner House next week?
No. No. Okay, I'm sorry.
Disappointed.
I'm sorry. And then
Yeah.
started writing the For the Wolves review. Now that I feel like
Oh,
I've
yeah.
finally played
Oh,
enough
no.
matches to feel like I've experienced the game to any degree.
Yeah.
So
How many matches?
yeah, like 10 total.
How many
Ooh.
days did it take?
You gave me the code like a week and a half ago or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How many days did it take you to get through all 10? Like 50?
what do you mean? Like
Did like the queues get better by the end of there now?
no,
Yeah. Yeah.
no. If
No?
anything, they've gotten
Okay.
worse. They've gotten worse.
He
to
got
be
like
honest.
an hours worth of gameplay, and then he
Yeah.
has like 36 hours worth of queues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yes, but yeah, that I should be able to like crank out that review tomorrow, probably, if anything. So, yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then in terms of playing and whatnot, Rainbow Six had its new operation dropped Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's been decent. My buddies and I trying to play it have had some server issues trying to get into games, so we've only
Yeah,
been able to
okay.
queue
Only a
successfully
few.
for Hereford. So, yeah. The 2 new operators, Clash and Maverick. Maverick's pretty cool. He's like the definition of a good operator. Clash
Yeah.
is
Is he the one with like the
blowtorch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then Clash is OP.
Really?
Clash is
Yeah.
just straight up OP.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
I'm sure it is for the other people.
yeah. And so yeah, that's been a little bit of fun. And then that's honestly the only highlight, just like variations things. Played a bit of Black Desert Online. So
Yep.
yeah, that's been going
That
on.
just had like a new DLC or something coming out, didn't it?
Had like a new big like
New
graphical
patch or
update
something.
called Remastered.
Okay, yep.
It looks shiny.
Cool.
It's really good looking. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And it plays fun also. But yeah, that's probably going to become my primary MMO that I start playing outside of like Eve and WoW.
Cool.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
No one's played Spider-Man yet.
Oh,
Not
I actually
here,
got it
anyway.
today.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's still installing though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick it up either after this podcast or tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Maybe something to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
Looks
That's
fun.
pretty cool.
Okay. You haven't gone into it at all, or no? Okay.
No.
Still updating. Okay. Rip.
I think it's done updating, but I'll play it later.
Okay. Awesome.
Do we have a review coming up on that one?
Yes, that is being done by John, which should be coming out tomorrow, I believe.
Okay.
Should
cool.
be out eventually, the review.
Yeah.
He actually quite likes it, so. And from what I've seen of it, it looks amazing. So all this, puddles changing and all this stuff, and I don't know, totally negatively have impacted it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's incredible. You guys just took a drink in sync.
Perfect.
All right. I gotta wake up here for the next 2 hours. So I gotta wake up. All right. Make sure you guys head on over to our main site, which is of course culturegaming.com, where you can see all the things that we've been working on past week or so, and of course the many weeks before that. I'm actually coming up on close to a year of employment, so to speak, here at COG.
Crikey.
So yeah, year kind of flies by. But
LinkedIn pinged him. So I'll make sure to congratulate you over there.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. So make sure you join our Facebook community group. We have one both for the main site and the Power Up podcast here. Does Retro Rumble have one yet or no?
Yes, I do,
Okay.
which is facebook.com/cog retro rumble.
Okay. For those of you not in the know, Retro Rumble is our sister podcast hosted by Mike, right? Hosted by Mike.
Yeah, Ryan Negrelli and David White.
Yeah.
Depending on the topic, they both alternate who's hosting what. So.
Okay. And they have guests on from a little bit. They tap into a lot more people into our staff than we usually do here. I think Sean is like the furthest we've outreached in a while in terms of getting a fourth seat, just based on past trends. But yeah. So this week they're talking about video game movies. So I'd imagine they're talking about like the old Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter movies, whatnot.
Mario Brothers movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's just basically anything, and it's going to be a two-parter.
Okay.
With their main topics, they've been doing two-parters quite a lot. Like last week and the week before, they were talking about Pokemon, the different gens there. So, how it's going to kind of be how they're going to kind of have like a main topic, which is like talking about a video game series every second week, and then they're going to have like a standard podcast, which is like retro news and whatnot, every like first week kind of thing.
Okay.
Sure.
That's a lot more structured than we are here.
Wow. Not really.
Well, I mean, in terms of like planning ahead type thing.
Yeah.
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 In terms of planning ahead type thing, because it's like I usually I've had stuff that I've wanted to talk about break on me the morning of the podcast, so I usually wait until pretty late in the day here to get the topics up and whatnot. But
I mean, they've got a good backlog to work from because it's all retro stuff, so they're not really worrying about news or anything. So.
Yeah, there's not a lot of news going usually.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Past that, make sure you guys join our community Discord where you can chat with all the people you see here. Sean, you're a part of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, all the people you see here on the community Discord, and a lot of our other staff members are also. So make sure you can hit us all up on that. There you can ask questions that we will answer live on the show here on the podcast. And of course, if you go to our Facebook, our Twitter, which is at cog.net, Instagram at Culture of Gaming, YouTube, which if you search us, you'll find us, twitch.tv/Culture Gaming, myspace.com/PowerPod. You can ask us questions there, and we'll answer it. If we see it live, we'll answer it live or on the next podcast. And then, asking those questions, well, did you enter it into our monthly giveaway? And this month, we know what we're giving away, and we have caved to the memes. We legit got a Dead Cells code to give away. So, if you
Dead Cells for Xbox One.
Yeah. Okay.
Get on it.
I don't know, I have an Xbox One.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So yeah,
Right.
if you have an Xbox One, you want to play Dead Cells, ask us a question, gets you entered to that monthly giveaway. We will announce that at the last podcast of the month. So yeah, that about plugs
Awesome.
it. Andrew, Call of Duty 4 or Black Ops
It's a-
4 rather.
It's a big game. Have you heard of it?
Yeah. No.
No.
What's Call of Duty?
No.
Okay, well, Call of Duty is a game where you shoot people.
Okay.
It's very violent. and it's also getting the biggest, whatever you call it, the biggest genre, I guess, should we call it? Biggest genre is coming to one of the biggest games, and that's the Battle Royale, and they're calling it the Blackout mode, which we all knew about, but we didn't know anything about it. So yeah, they just did some details recently with like Game Informer. I want to say they did like an interview with Game Informer. And I don't know if you guys saw the new trailer, but it looks pretty cool, and they're doing a lot of stuff with it. I just want to bring up like a few facts here. So like they're doing like weapons from pretty much every like you kind of knew this every like iteration of Black Ops or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also putting zombies in the mode. Like they're just random zombies hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Cool.
yeah, from what I've heard, they're a little more docile, but basically these zombies are kind of act as like care packages, like the ones that drop from the sky.
Okay.
They're kind of a way to bring everybody in to like one area, and like I guess you're going to be fighting with the zombies as well as fighting with like the other people. So it's kind of this weird like AI struggle.
It's a different way
it's
of
almost like
introducing
DayZ,
bots, I suppose.
like a
little, like a little like DayZ a bit, but like. There's a point to killing the zombies besides them just being a nuisance. I guess it's kind of a cool thing that they're trying. There's also vehicles, which I don't think there's been like really a lot of drivable vehicles in Call of Duty games. I could be wrong.
not really, not during multiplayer. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, especially not during. So they got like helicopters, apparently ATVs, cargo trucks. A lot of like different like land. I think there's probably sea vehicles because there's a lot of water.
Mhm.
Or at least the map. The map kind of it's got a good amount of water on it. So pretty cool. Yeah, they have like a wingsuit. It looked like too. The guy jumps off like a dam at one point and just opens up a wingsuit. I don't know. This game, to me, from what I've heard and seen, is actually looking like it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I won't say good because I can't necessarily say that. But I haven't played it.
Yeah.
It looks like they're actually doing something different. Like even like the fact that they're taking like RC cars from like the one that blows up.
Yeah, the Black Ops RC car.
So you can like use that, but it doesn't blow up. You just use it as like a recon drone. It's like it's just like two people left in the circle. Let's drive the little drone around, see if I can find him. Yeah. And they also said like you can shoot like a tracking dart to the little drone and then drive around and like ping people like with your
that's
remote
pretty
thing.
good.
Yeah, like
that's pretty
so they're
cool.
really like sandboxing up this game, which is something I wasn't really expecting.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like if you guys have like the Battle Royale fatigue or whatever. I just want to see like how you guys are feeling. I'm always kind of the guy bringing this game to the table. How do you guys feeling about these games?
Well, I'll start here. So it's like when I first heard about like Black Ops 4 getting a like Battle Royale mode, I kind of figured it'll be tacked on or whatever. But now it kind of seems like, oh, they're doing quite a few unique things that seem like they'd be fun in the game.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I should say that they're doing 80 people as well. Like it's not a low. That's the beta, is that 80 people. So it's not like a low number. Like I think Battlefield recently came out and said they were doing 64.
Yeah. 64 seems to be a semi-hard cap for the Frostbite engine, to be quite honest. So
yeah, which is relatively small.
Yeah. I imagine the map has to be pretty huge. They have all these vehicles and whatnot.
Yeah. So they released the map.
Okay.
And they were saying, from what I heard from Game Informer, they were saying it's like an 8x8 map.
Oh wow.
Kind of like in PUBG.
Okay.
So big enough to support vehicles and like you can have a helicopter in the last circle if you can like manage it.
Okay.
You're just like a sitting duck basically.
Okay.
And they're doing some cool stuff too with the circle. Actually, I want to bring this up as well. Like if you're outside the circle, like vehicles kind of stop working. So you can't like really like, or they kind of like slow down a lot. So you can't really like cheese it by like, I'm just going to hang outside the circle and, keep going. And like, so like loot will disappear and like your guy will hallucinate and see like what's not there.
Okay. Interesting.
So they're doing some like interesting stuff like with mechanics that maybe have been touched on a little bit in other games, but not quite like fleshed out like that.
I thought it was like they were going to be Circle of Fire or something from like a.
I think that's Battlefield. I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think it was Battlefield. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Try
right.
to keep track of all these battle royales.
Right. All right. So Sean, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
To be honest, I'm really not that interested in the Battle Royale genre because it's like everywhere. And I used to play Fortnite a lot and I got like extremely tired of it pretty quickly.
Okay.
But I kind of see this
Yep.
working out with Call of Duty because it's a franchise that's kind of getting like stale year after year. And I think this is just like a fresh restart.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think this would be like a pretty big Battle Royale mode, but I don't think it will dethrone Fortnite.
No.
No, that's like impossible.
Yeah. It's too huge. It's too
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Well, it's also important to know that like like this will be big on consoles, where like PS4 specifically,
Oh yeah.
where,
Yeah.
where PUBG is not. So
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
like the closest. This is like the more realistic battle royale between like the Battlefield 5 battle royale and the COD. It's like this will be the more realistic battle royale that PS4 gets because
Right.
they don't have PUBG. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
it's
I feel like
also coming out first too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this will be more popular than Battlefield 5's Battle Royale mode because I've heard nothing about Battlefield 5 yet.
Yeah.
With its
That's-
Battle Royale mode.
It's like that one really seems it's tacked on.
Yeah,
that
that
one really does seem it's tacked on.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're bringing back a couple of like different maps as well, like cargo from Black Ops 2,
Oh.
Hmm.
which will revolve primarily around like sea vehicles and whatnot.
Right.
remember that
Asylum, which is a zombies map from Call of Duty World at War.
I remember
is
that
also... Hey, what?
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Raid as well. He's going to be coming back to it from Black Ops 2. So it just seems it's kind of like a conglomeration of all the different games that they're bringing back into the series. And I mean, they need to do something kind of large because people. It's not like they're kind of relying on a story mode or anything because it is primarily a multiplayer game and it's not going to have any single player. So
Right.
I think they're gonna. This might actually be a battle royale that I get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I'm
might be
kind
like-
of
yeah.
I'm kind of with you there. Like I've played Fortnite a good amount, and it's just like, man, the shooting sucks in Fortnite.
Right. It really does.
Like after playing like Battlefield 5 or Rainbow Six, I go to play Fortnite. And I'm like, why am I playing this garbage shooting? Like it's terrible.
Yeah.
But there I am, fired up again.
Which is
G-Man,
trying to
hello,
get
G-Man
banned in
Phil's in the
Australia.
chat. It's going well. Yeah. Hopefully your day is going also good. Also, all right. So what are your guys' overall hype meter for this game in the scheme of things? Okay, well actually let me specify that. It's like versus Battlefield 5 versus Black Ops 4. Which one is on the hype meter for you more so?
I feel like I was originally on Battlefield 5 hype.
Yeah.
After playing the beta, it's gone down quite a bit.
Okay.
And like after seeing what Call of Duty is trying, it looks like they're going to be trying to do with this blackout mode. It's like definitely like rising for me because I haven't really played a Call of Duty game since like
Okay.
the last Black Ops or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's kind of like, I think the last Black Ops game that I played was Black Ops 2,
Mhm.
and I think that was the last Call of Duty game that I played as well. I'm not really into the whole Call of Duty series, and I'm not really into Battlefield either, to be honest.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm probably more excited for this over Battlefield 5, and the whole thing with the whole Battlefield 5 beta was that people before the beta came out, it was like, well, it doesn't. It's kind of dead on arrival kind of thing. That was the whole meme that was going around, I suppose you could say.
Yeah.
And now people are like, oh, gee, it actually looks good. I might actually buy this. And apparently like the game's interest has gone up quite a lot over here.
Mhm.
But as far as which one I'll probably be picking up, it'll probably be. But then I'm a single player person. I don't know.
Conflicted. Very
You
conflicted.
play that. You play zombies by yourself. I don't know how fun that would be, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I mean I've kind of jumped into Fortnite a bit, and have yet to get a kill.
whoa.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
on,
It's like
on
so
PC or
on PC.
okay.
It's kind of fair.
Here's a tip. Like it still took me a real long time. Don't like barely ever aim down sights.
It's
Yeah,
not
no.
worth it.
Like
Yeah, just
I'm
pray
still
and
like
pray.
Pretty much, because I'm so used to like playing games where you actually have to aim, like down sights, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Sean, what's your hype meter looking like?
To be honest, for both of them, low because I'm
Okay.
not really that interested in first-person shooters that much.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
What kind of games are you more into?
More like third-person games, platformers.
Fair enough.
I mean, I still like first-person shooters. I'm just not like that big into it like everyone else is.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fair.
Mm.
I'm kind of working with the same story with that Andrew's got there. It was like, I think I'm more looking forward to Black Ops 4 than I am Battlefield 5, to be quite honest.
It's just weird to say.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think it
really
Yeah,
is.
because like a couple months ago, everyone's more interested in Battlefield 5. Now it's completely opposite.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Battlefield
Yeah.
6 finally returns to a modern setting or goes to like Vietnam or Korea or something, I'll probably be
Something
all up on
interesting, maybe.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
On the moon.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Battlefield Infinite Warfare.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. They could do some
Yeah.
weird stuff in that one, huh?
Double jumps,
Okay.
could slide on walls. Perfect.
Okay. G-Man Films in the chat isn't feeling either too much. All right, it's also fair
None
enough.
of them, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's
Yeah.
like if neither game
Chill.
isn't your cup of tea, then that's fine. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta get real. You got some real battle royale. Go play some Scum.
That
Sure,
game is
sure.
apparently huge, even though I have no
Man,
idea what it's about.
It's basically like I think it's like a battle royale of like survival. Like you gotta like manage your pee and stuff like that, dude.
So it's like
weird.
Rust, but with Battle
I think
Royale.
so.
Okay, it's like a Rust Battle Royale. Okay.
It's like big robots like roaming around. It's weird.
Yeah, Black
I think
Ops. Oh, go ahead.
I think it's a little bit like Ark, a bit Scum, like
okay.
Ark Survival Evolved. Although obviously you're not fighting dinosaurs or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you get dropped something, you're basically deprived or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And then you just gotta build like craft all your own weapons and everything, and then kind of survive till the last man standing.
Okay. Sean, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say that, of course, it's a Call of Duty game. It's gonna be popular when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I just realized 2 weeks later, Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna come out, so I think the player base will go down.
Yeah.
I don't
I think so as well, but there might be different audiences.
Yeah.
nothing.
Somewhat. I mean,
I'm not super excited for anything this fall specifically. Like most of my hype games lie next year, to be honest.
okay, there's a
Yeah.
lot going
Yeah.
on.
Like
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to RDR 2. I don't Rockstar, not a huge fan, to be honest. But
I'm probably gonna pick it up.
if Black Ops 4 is received well, I'll put that up. If enough of my friends get Fallout 76, I'll be on that. Yeah.
Mm.
And then Smash
probably
Brothers
not
is in the
gonna-
winter. So
Yeah.
but
I have
yeah.
to get a Switch.
But yeah.
Oh, Smash Brothers, right? right.
Mhm. Does that
That would
damage
require
us?
me to get like a new controller, though.
Are you tempted?
You gotta be like Aiden and get like a green and blue. Come
Well,
on.
no, I don't. I play my Switch like always handheld. There's no way I'm playing Smash handheld because that's probably not gonna feel
It's like-
good.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
GameCube adapter.
I want totally
Yeah,
accurate Battle Royale to be good again. Do we know if the old Wii U GameCube adapter will work on the Switch? Do we
It
know
will,
that?
yeah.
Okay,
I
sweet.
assume so. Yeah, because it's USB.
Yeah, it's like the same exact thing
Okay.
as the Switch version.
Good to know that. Thank you. All right, so Anthony, how about Valve? What they opened the floodgates. Are they kind of closing them slightly now, or what's going on here?
Well, from what I can understand, they're kind of opening them a bit further.
Okay.
So this is kind of an extension of what I think we were talking about this last week or the week before. It's kind of a bit of an add-on to that. So basically, it's already been implemented. You've probably already noticed it if you've been on Steam the past couple of days. I think it was implemented on the day before yesterday. And then it's only been around for a couple of days. So basically, they've changed how Steam search works, furthering its new anything goes model. So it's basically once you search for something, you can then put in up to 10 tags on like you can put in like all your first-person shooters or whatever, and whatever tags you have put in, games associated with those tags will not show up. So, like, if you don't want to see like first-person shooters in your lists, it's kind of a way of users to kind of tailor what they want to see on their homepage when they jump into Steam, kind of thing. and there was something here that I was read, but I can't find it now.
I don't want to see games at all on Steam.
Only movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me the movie.
So this is like one of their quotes. We've now increased the number of tags you can list to 10 and made them into a harder filter, Valve said. In short, the store now assumes you want to ignore all the games that feature any of those tags in their most popular tags, instead of just using them as suggestions to our recommendation engine.
Okay.
To that end, Valve has also added 2 new filters called mature content and adults only. Cool. We often see developers who tell us their games contain mature content, but not like violence or sex or stuff like that. You can now filter those games out if you wish. The second is an adults only filter, which allows you to filter out games that feature explicit sexual content.
Okay.
And they're also it's kind of furthering on their anything is allowed kind of motto that they're going with. But they've also got to be careful as far as trolling comes, because they're allowing anything on there, but then anyone can put anything up, I suppose you could say. So they've got to be, like, that's in their statement that they've done, that's one of their things that they're addressing. The thing these folks have in common is they aren't really interested in good faith efforts to make or sell games to you or anyone. When a developer's motives aren't that, you're probably a troll. So they're basically going to be looking into what is being posted on Steam now a lot more than previously, but then they're allowing everything on, if that makes sense. That was an absolutely useless pitch, so I do apologize.
Okay, so just to further contextualize things just a little bit here, a number of months ago, there was a minor controversy over some questionably content games on Steam and what Valve's stance was. And now originally, Valve was like, yeah, we're going to try and moderate games further. And then like a day later, it's like, actually, you know what? We slept on it. Screw it. Any game's allowed on Steam. Yeah, so that's about how it went down. So like, do you want any game? Well, we'll support it on the platform, okay? If people want to buy it, use our platform. That's fine. Overall, smarter business decision, I think, because, they get the cut. More games get sold, more of a cut they get, right? But anyway, so it's like with all these like filters and everything, it's like, this is Valve recognizing, okay, we have opened the floodgates. There's going to be some like games that people don't want to see. So we're going to allow these people to not see them if they don't want to, type thing. So,
sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And it's a good way of also kind of restricting what you can and can't see as well. Mm-hmm. At least they're putting it back into the kind of the user's hands of, okay, I don't want to see this, I don't want to see that, and not just, anything goes kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, Steam remembers your age now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I probably lied when I made my Steam account, though, so they probably think I'm like 36 or something.
82.
Yeah, I mean, I made that account like when it first came out to play Counter-Strike, so I mean, yeah. It's pretty cool how I could recover that account. But anyway, it's
no, that is pretty neat, actually.
Yeah. I somehow recovered that account with like some old emails and stuff.
Okay. All right, so Sean, you like these new search filters?
They're kind of cool, yeah. Maybe sometimes I want to like look for a game I actually want to play, but I want to remove like the questionable anime games because I actually want to play a real game for once.
Fair enough. I find it weird that they're kind of doing the opposite of like, if you put these tags in, you're not going to see this.
Yeah, that was interesting. That the opposite, yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to like searching for games with these tags, it's like don't search for games with these tags.
Yeah,
right.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah. From G-Man Films, it's a good tool for tailoring your feed to what the game types you want to see, and it's about time for the age thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Games for charity.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that one, but
it's a meme between
a
couple.
An inside joke, basically.
Yeah.
Figured.
I'll explain it if you guys want.
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
okay.
All
We
right.
don't need another in-depth technical assessment on your. You do one every week, don't you?
I know. I was just looking to get it out of the way here. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So this is pretty cool. And then let's talk about the other half of it, where it's just like games that are illegal or contain illegal content. So we all know what that is.
Yeah.
Or what would that would be in the contents of a game? And
Actually, what would that be? Because I mean,
it would be child pornography.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait.
What?
Were you expecting a different answer or like?
No, I didn't
Oh,
honestly
okay.
know. I was like, I was trying to
okay.
think. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of nudie games, like,
Yeah.
but that makes sense. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
School
why.
simulators that got banned from Steam.
Okay, yeah, they probably should be banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like
Whether or not they're illegal is a different story, but
yeah. And then like all right, later G-Man. But also I wonder what their definition of trolling is, like trolley games are.
they had.
I can.
They had, like, a really
implement
big,
further
yeah.
on that if you want.
Half-Life 3.
All right, Anthony, can you expand further?
Okay, so this is another one of the quotes that listed. So our review of something that may be a troll game is a deep assessment that actually begins with the developer. We investigate who this developer is, what they've done in the past, their behavior on Steam as a developer, as a customer, their banking information, developers they associate with, and more. All of this is done to answer the question, who are we partnering with and why do they want to sell their game? We get as much context around the creation and creator of the game, then make an assessment. A trend we're seeing is that we often ban these people from Steam altogether instead of cherry picking through their individual game submissions. In the words of someone here in the office, it really does seem like bad games are made by bad people.
All right. All right, that's fair.
So that's kind of like how they get it all through and everything.
So EA would probably be banned on Steam then, right?
Yeah.
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 I don't think EA
Sure.
meets Steam's community guidelines, you know?
Yeah. That's why they got their own launcher.
Okay. Yeah. Andrew, I only asked if you were expecting a different answer because you kind of seemed a little bit in disbelief or whatever. That was
No, I was just like,
Okay.
generally, I was like, what would be illegal?
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
that's
you
fair.
know, like, because
Yeah.
people, like I said, like people, like a bunch of different games that have a bunch of weird and
Right.
not great stuff in it. So it was,
And I mean, there are certain visual novels that contain a certain country's art style in particular that fall into
yes.
like a very legal gray zone
yes,
with some of the
definitely.
content that they have in it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so those don't quite count. So this is like another level of explicit.
Yes,
thing.
that
So-
all adds up.
Yeah. That. All right. So yeah, basically, Valve's not going to get in trouble. They know what they're doing. You know, they're a $6 billion
yeah.
or I'm sorry, Gabe Newell's worth $6 billion. He has an idea as to what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Any last thoughts on this? Do we wait? Is Pigeon Simulator considered a trolling game?
Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's just a simulator about pigeons. Why
Okay.
would that be?
Okay, we're safe then. We're safe
Yeah,
then.
why
Yeah,
not?
you have a
And-
problem with pigeons or something?
No. And it's like we haven't been an ass on
Racist
Steam,
against
have we?
pigeons?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just a.
Got banned, that's illegal.
All right, just making sure. Yeah. All right, so Sean, Nintendo still has no idea what they're actually doing with their online service.
Yeah, so there's gonna be cloud saves for the Switch Online service, but the problem is not all games are gonna be compatible with it. So, for example, Splatoon 2, the new Pokemon games coming out this year, Dark
Dead
Souls
Cells.
Remastered. I was about to say that. FIFA 19, NBA 2K19, and NBA Playgrounds. So Nintendo's basically saying that in certain games, this feature would most make it possible to, for example, regain items that have been traded for other players, or to revert a higher online multiplayer ranking that has been lost.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay.
This is time for my technical spiel here.
Oh no.
But all right, let's
Alright.
go with this before I get into it. So, Sean, what are your thoughts about this? Just as your topic is like, are you disappointed or what's going on?
I'm kind of surprised about this because I haven't really been following the Nintendo Switch Online stuff. Like, I assume we're gonna get cloud saves because it's kind of a smart feature. Because in case of, like, your Switch breaks, you have to get a new one, and there's no way for you to get the saves back.
Yeah.
It's kind of smart because, like, when Smash comes out and your Switch dies, do you really want to spend like 3 years getting all the content back?
Yeah.
or how long it takes.
Feels bad, man.
Mm.
I'm happy Breath of the
Exactly.
Wild is on the or is like isn't on the list though.
Why?
Is how big it
So
is.
that would suck.
Yeah.
Mm.
Losing like 200 hours of progress in that game or something. Yeah, that would be really annoying.
If you're using a micro SD, do the saves go there?
Yeah, I think if
Yeah.
the game is on the micro SD, the saves will be on the micro SD. So
What can
okay.
you? So you can't delegate where you want to save, or
no,
because some. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
as far as I'm aware, no, you can't.
And you can just transfer those games, right? That game can just. Be
Yeah, I
done.
think so.
Yeah.
A micro SD can just be popped into a different console, right, and work.
Yeah.
As long as it's the same like login, probably.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
account bound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or-
Okay.
I don't know if that has happened to any Switch users, but the micro SD just corrupts out of nowhere and the save files on there.
Sure. There you go.
That feels bad, man.
Yeah. Because I was just trying to think. Like, I don't know how big cloud saves will be, because you can kind of take the Switch with you.
Yeah.
Where it's like, where it's like with the Vita and the PlayStation, it was kind of like, oh, I could cloud save my game over here, take it with me, cloud save it back to there.
Mm.
Well, it's like in a way, it does make a lot of sense to have the cloud saves, because like although yes, you can bring the Switch with you and whatnot, but like if you were to lose your Switch or whatever,
Right,
I can kind
yeah.
of soften
Yeah.
the blow of losing it if it's like, oh well, at least I don't have to reset all my progress in Breath of the Wild or whatever. So
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think got all 65 characters back in Smash.
Damn it.
We know if everything. Sorry, I don't know why we owe it. Everything's unlocked from the beginning in that game, right?
Is it?
No,
Oh, really?
they haven't talked about how many things are going to be unlocked at the beginning, but it's only going to be like a small amount.
Oh.
If you have the amiibos for the characters, you can automatically unlock them.
Pay to win,
apparently.
pay to win, pay to win, pay to win,
I
pay to
have
win,
one
pay to
thing
win.
to say.
Go ahead. What's up?
Who cares? We've had enough Smash stuff for the past year.
Ah.
Oh god.
Go away.
I'm kind of in that same boat also. It's just like people chill. We'll play the game in like 3 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's a long time though.
Yeah. All right. So Anthony, what are you thinking of the whole cloud save thing? Is this like this big of a debacle to be like a scandalous issue, or what's going on?
Well, no, I don't think it is, because I mean, stats. I mean, how many Switches die? How many Switches get lost? How many Switches? Blah blah blah. So, I mean, it's a very handy feature for people to have, and it should definitely be implemented. And I think they should be doing it on every game they can, unless it's like a massive. I don't know. It depends on how big the save file is, obviously, and how much they delegate space per person, kind of thing, or per system. As far as like, I'm not too sure how to work if you're on the go, because your console isn't necessarily connected to the internet. Like if you're on a road trip or whatever,
Yeah.
how do you kind of upload your saves to the cloud, kind of thing? Unless you get to your destination, connect, and then it does it there. But I mean, I think it's something that they should definitely implement.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like a massive, great big, oh, they're not going to do it, oh, end of the world kind of thing.
Okay.
So,
All right.
So, since Dark Souls is on the list of those, does that mean that this is the Dark Souls of cloud saves?
sure,
Yes.
why not?
Yes, I guess one could say that. One could say that.
Yeah.
It's like how I'd imagine the system working though is kind of be like a passive background sync, kind of like Steam does. Like most people don't know that's like a feature of Steam because it happens so quick as soon as you take off the game, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm.
All right.
It's a bit different, like with a computer or whatever, because you're always connected, so it can kind of do it any time it wants.
Yeah, I imagine Nintendo might have like a system, so it's like next time. It's like there might be some logic. It's like next time it connects, hey, upload the latest save of XYZ.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, here let's get a little bit technical for a minute or two. This is honestly all on the developers. You wouldn't know why. It's like nowadays there's like a few different ways of saving games or whatever. It's like, and there's like state versus script or whatever. And basically what happens, it's like a script is most commonly found in Bethesda games or whatever, where it's basically as you save a game, it saves a script as to all of what's happened because it keeps a log of all of what happened and everything. And so every time you load up in a Bethesda game, that script runs and basically like that's why sometimes if you load up Skyrim or whatever, messages that you had on like your past playthrough or whatever of like acquiring an item will occasionally pop up, or it's like you can hear like equip noises as you're loading or something like that. So that's why that happens. And then there's state saving, and so state saving is like basically it images the game, so to speak, as you left it, and then when you load it back up, it reloads the image and continues to play from there. It basically just kind of pauses, and then you go from there. And so I'd imagine
emulators do.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great comparison actually. And so, oh yeah, if you do state saving, it can lead to like item duplication and whatnot. So I'd imagine, and it's very common to have state saving in RPGs.
Sure.
So. So anyway, that's why that happens. But Dead Cells. Make sure if you win our giveaway, make sure you don't lose your Dead Cells save. Okay.
You're not gonna. Well, yeah, I mean,
it's on Xbox One, so you'll be right.
Oh, okay.
It is Xbox One.
Should be right.
You'll be fine.
Oh, my bad. Okay. All right. So, any last thing on the cloud save, Sean? You wanna hit us up with anything else on the cloud saves or no?
I don't have a Switch. So I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, Anthony, anything else?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about losing my saves and stuff. It happens, man. It's not the end of the world. Saves are saves.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just don't go dropping your Switch in the sink full of water like I did with my phone last week, and you'll be right.
oh right, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Get the rice out, Mom. Get the rice.
How's that going for you? You fix everything up, right?
It works.
Okay, that's good.
I had some issues with like connecting to Bluetooth and whatnot afterwards, and like headphone jack, and the audio wouldn't, like when I would call someone, the audio wouldn't come out of the top speaker. And then it just fixed itself overnight. So whatever.
Yeah, don't dries out.
Yeah. The headphone jack is the hardest part of the phone to dry out. Because it's like it has the most depth and it's the most sealed off area. So yeah.
You just get like 2 little rice grains and shove them in it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do
Joke's on you. I don't have a headphone jack on my phone.
That's right.
Oh, rip. Okay.
Yeah.
Blinking Apple users, I don't know.
You too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, to be fair, lightning is pretty resistant to water and corrosion and everything. It has to do because most of the pins are on the thing that you plug in as opposed to the pins being on the inside. So that's a merit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No.
Everything else is just crap.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, okay, lightning is effectively reverse USB-C.
All right.
No, I'm just saying, lightning is reverse USB-C.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about like.
Oh no. Andrew, are you against Apple? Are you?
No, I know they can do whatever they want, man. It's their business. I don't care. I have an iPhone 6s. So I still got the headphones.
Oh man, okay, just barely there. Just barely there.
Yeah.
And sell it for like $1,000. Be like, hey, this iPhone still has an iPhone chip.
You don't want my phone. It's so slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
They want
well,
to
hey,
your iPhone.
After 2 years, they slow down the operating system by about half. So whatever.
Oh, it's so slow, and it's
yeah.
I think there's like 8 gigabytes on it, so I'm constantly, or like something bad. I'm just constantly running out of room.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Sean, what'd you say?
I have a 7 Plus, and it's really slow right now. And I think the lightning port's about to die or something because I have issues charging my phone once in a while.
Oh yeah, I have that as well.
Yeah, feels bad.
Bloats in Android.
Piece of jump.
Yeah, bloats in Android.
Yeah.
All right, so let's shift back to gaming. So EA and DICE, they're of course back in the news this week with a latest controversy. You know, so most online games have a chat bots, especially on the PC or whatever. You know, test chat. Hold on just a second. I need to let my dog out.
I always get rid of that chat box though. That chat box does not exist in my world.
Yeah.
You know what? Path of Exile is shocking for it because it takes up your whole left side of your screen, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was playing that Battlefield, like, I didn't even know there was a chat box until I accidentally pressed the chat button, and I was like, oh,
this is how you
chat
do
box? I don't want this here. Get this out of here.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time in Battlefield 1. I'm like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
All right, but Okay, Battlefield chat is really strange, actually. Like, some of the conversations you can get into on servers with people is insane.
One of them just popped up, and I'm pretty sure there was someone telling someone else they sucked, and I was like, okay, how do I get it? And I was like,
Cool.
yeah, right. I was
It's like, neat. Okay,
That was like CS:GO.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so anyway, most online games that have chat boxes, they have mature language filters, which is kind of strange to think about in the first place, considering that a lot of games are rated M.
sure.
And it's like, yeah, that language exists in like the campaign or in the characters of the multiplayer also. But anyway, like other Battlefield games, Battlefield 5, of course, has this mature language filter. But DICE might have gotten a little bit overzealous. You know, they're censoring out phrases like Nazi, white man, but black man is okay.
Weird.
DLC, unless it has the word free in front of it.
No way.
Wait, what?
Yeah, DLC, unless it has the word free in front of it, gets censored.
This is real. You're
This
not-
is real. This is
so
real.
dumb.
And my favorite, Titanfall, is
Oh, that-
censored.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you think this was like something that somebody was testing something with? And
Went
like
horribly
accidentally
wrong.
left it in? Well, no, because like we gotta test these filters, right? And they're like, oh, well, like let's write Titanfall. Let's write some things. Who cares? Let's write something in it that doesn't make sense or whatever. And then like, oh, it works. Bleeping it out.
It can be hard. That's a fair argument because like if you were to test if you wanted to test its logic, right? You know,
Right.
you could. It's like you can get some decently long-stringed word, which Titanfall is a pretty long-stringed word, okay? And like check to see if it's like able to figure out all the variations of it and censor it properly or whatever, and it could have been left in. But my question is like, why these specific words? Like, why Titanfall, which is another EA product? Why?
That's a weird one.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah,
why
like-
DLC unless it has the word free in front of it? You know, they could have
Don't mention our game in the chat.
yeah, they could have like tested it with like fun game or whatever. You know,
No,
Yeah.
so what it's supposed to be is it's like the DLC's rising up, and then it's like the motto, free DLC. You know?
yeah. So yeah, that's
I mean, I don't know. Like it's a beta, right? So,
yeah, it is. It's a beta.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll get worked out.
That was pretty much DICE's response when this was brought up
Yeah,
on the
okay.
forums. They were like,
Sure.
it's a beta.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
But-
I know what EA's response is going to be. The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment.
The extended language on their forum post was like, okay, we will further tweak the mature language filter so that like conversations can still be appropriately had in our game and they don't stray too far or whatever.
Is that something you can turn on and off or no?
No,
Something that's off.
no,
Okay.
it's server side. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They could be like, hey, pay us an extra $20 and we'll remove it.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll just you know it just starts off the screens. Thankfully, I don't even have to press a button. Already on.
Yeah. So I just found this hilarious, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. It's like I kind of find it interesting that like Nazi is censored because you're fighting Germans in that game. Like
Yeah.
I understand.
But they're not. Yeah, but
Like,
they're
you
not
shouldn't-
even like Nazis in the game, right? They don't refer to them that way, do they?
No, I think they refer to him as like the Wehrmacht or something like that.
Or like, yeah,
Yeah.
Hydra.
Or yeah, they refer to him as Hydra.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
Hydra.
Hail
Sure.
Hydra.
Or like Hitler's armed forces or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you Hitler's probably censored as well.
Oh, that'd be interesting to try.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, I found this really funny. Yeah. All right, so that wraps up gaming news. Unless anyone has something else they would like to bring up.
I just gotta say one thing about the chat thing.
Yeah.
What? It's so stupid that they have to censor chats in mature games, because every time I play GTA 5, like all the swear words are censored. I'm like, you know, this is an M-rated game. Like I get like censoring like out like racist words and stuff, but swear words in the M-rated game,
Yeah, I've never quite understood that one either.
you know, too far.
Well,
zero
I mean,
percent.
Especially because like
For games,
online
though.
interactions are not rated by the ESRB
Yeah.
either. So it's
Okay,
like, yeah,
I mean, but the game's got torture in it, so
yeah.
seriously, what's...
Do you think
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
because they just
So-
have to automatically assume people are like calling each other something, like it's addressing another person, whereas, like in the game, they'll just say it flavor.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Like,
sure that's an assumption that they make.
Right. So like automatically they're gonna censor it because they're assuming you're calling this guy an effing idiot or whatever. Right. So like, well, this guy they're probably calling this person that. So we're just instead of just saying like whatever,
Right, but at the same time, does that make any sense either? It's like whether or not, if like, say if you're on the receiving end or whatever of that, is like, does that make any sense for me to not see the word if he's calling me like an effing idiot? Like,
True.
It's like, it doesn't make a difference to me. He if really still called me an idiot. I'm still gonna do the same action, which is either A, mute him, or B, report him for abusive text chat or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've got a game that encourages people to at each other, and then when you do, they censor it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Welcome to modern gaming.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I guess, yeah. I hate when people message me telling me stuff bad, so I'm like, whatever. I don't want to
Yeah.
see it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll just block you.
Yeah, so I'll just do
Yeah,
whatever.
pretty much, right?
It's like people are
Yeah.
asshats on the internet,
Yeah, people are jerks, and
It
it's
happens.
not fun. Like, some people are nice jerks where they're like they rib you a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But like, then there's just people who are mean.
Right.
And
there's a
as
very
soon
fine
as you
line
enter
there.
a match, they're just like, oh, you can't even. Whatever.
Well, it's not really that. I don't even get the text chats. Like, it's mostly like just people on PSN being like really toxic.
Have you seen the subreddit r/etspots messages?
I might have seen some like tweets from some
Okay.
some forums from that, and some are like you see the old blades. Some of them are pretty funny.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
they are.
But,
All right.
yeah, I don't know. I got a few from like playing Tekken, and I'm like, get this guy out of here. Like, it's insane.
I think the worst thing is like this dude, or it's like this guy will kind of, or it's like you might. This goes back to my Etspots live days or whatever. You piss this guy off enough or whatever by doing whatever in game, and it's like, oh, the dreaded notification pops up of has sent you a voice message. You listen to it.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
an 8-year-old kid on the other line, just like screaming his head off.
It's funny though because
yeah.
I've had like nothing but positive interactions like with Steam communities, like when people like message me
yeah.
on Steam.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like people don't go out of their way to be too big of jerks on Steam.
Yeah.
Like they'll if it's a text chat, they'll say something mean, but they're not gonna message me personally unless it's like, well, at least from my experience, like relatively nice. Like people like asking me stuff like, oh, like, sorry I spammed one move on you, dude. Hopefully you're not mad. Like I literally had a guy say that. He's like, oh, sorry for the lasers, man, and like Tekken because he was being silly and he's like some like Devil Jin stuff. I was like, oh, dude, I suck for getting hit by it. Like, why are you apologizing? Like, yeah. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Seems cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Just don't join a CSGO Australian server and you'll be right. Dear.
Oh dear. Okay. I don't want to imagine that.
Nah, it's it's bad.
All right, so yeah, that'll wrap it for gaming news there. So movie news, more MCU stuff, I guess. I actually don't know what any of this means. This was the most relevant thing I can find. Captain Marvel Scrolls revealed. Super Team detailed. Also, can someone please explain this one to me?
So a scroll.
Yes.
SKRULL.
Oh,
is
wait,
like-
Skrull. It's
Yeah.
Skrull.
It's
Skrull, yeah.
L, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the super
So
scroll.
they-
or, yeah.
Yeah. They are like a race in the MCU, a race of aliens, and so Captain Marvel. So before Captain Marvel, there was Captain Marvel, it's like a dude who was like a male Skrull or Skrull, whatever you want to call it.
Mm.
And then his power got like filtered over into her, so she's part Skrull now.
Oh, okay.
So that's what that means, I suppose you could say.
Sure.
Yeah. Anything else you need to explain?
They did a first look at it. It looked like they did
Okay.
like a big look on like a magazine. I think it was like Entertainment or
Yeah.
something like that. They did a big
Yeah, Entertainment Weekly or something.
cover
Okay.
story. And I saw some good comparisons of like Piccolo from the Dragon Ball Z live action movie
Oh yeah.
to the scrolls, and I was like, oh man, that's bad.
It's like things you can't unsee. So it's like you'll only be seeing Piccolo. In
Yeah.
live action when watching Captain Marvel. Sean, do you know anything about about this whole thing? You're a pretty big Marvel fan.
I'm not really that big of a Marvel fan. I've only seen like half of the MCU movies.
Okay, that's more than I've seen.
Yeah, but not really about the scrolls, and mostly how they're de-aging Nick Fury for the movie.
Oh, okay.
How?
Yeah, computers.
Oh, is it still Samuel
CGI.
Jackson or is it?
Yeah, it's still him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
okay, I see what you
de-aging
mean.
him just a little bit. Kind of like how they did with Tony Stark in Civil War.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
they
just-
did that
yeah.
either.
I just thought he was getting older.
I guess that means the technology works? Like, if you didn't notice that they de-aged him, I guess that means the technology works?
Oh,
Yeah,
they de-aged him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they were aging him.
Okay,
That makes
yeah.
more sense to me.
but yeah, okay. Yeah, Marvel's got some legit CG going. Who'd have thunk it? And then her super team, Captain Marvel's a chick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, we posted this picture of Samuel Jackson. This looks like Samuel Jackson from like 20 years ago.
Okay.
He looks younger in this picture than. Oh wait, is this supposed to be like a prequel?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh,
okay.
90s, I think.
Okay.
I was gonna say that makes sense then. All right, he looks like his younger.
All
self.
right,
Yeah.
let's see this really quick. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It looks like
I
he's
think
out of
it
Pulp
looks-
Fiction.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks
exactly.
good.
He looks
Okay.
very young.
Yeah. Damn, nice word, Marvel. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, do we know anything about her super team? Anything at all? Okay.
Kind of, but not really.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I can't. Like, I'm massively into MCU, but I can't quite remember how it all works. So I'd hate to get it like mixed up and then get death threats on the internet. So I'm gonna remain
People,
silent. on
hey,
this one.
hey, we laugh. People have done that. Okay.
We don't get anything wrong here on this podcast. Everything we say is correct and factual.
Yes.
So,
You
go
should,
right.
you should
Yeah,
believe
don't get anything
everything that you
wrong.
hear. Yeah.
So because of that, when are we gonna add Batman to Avengers?
Isn't there like a character that exists in either the DC or I'm sorry, isn't there like a shared character between the Marvel universe and DC universe that exists
No,
to keep the
it's-
timeline separate or whatever?
I think it's Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Is like a.
No,
okay.
Isn't it?
yeah, Captain Marvel is Shazam in DC. I
Yeah.
think they had to change the name because of Marvel.
Yeah.
So,
You guys remember that really old movie, Shazam or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
They're
the
doing a new
same
one.
movie coming out next year.
The one with Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it.
Cause
Is that one called Shazam?
No, I think Shazam has Sinbad in it.
Ah, that's it.
You know what? Hold on, Google.
yeah,
What's the Genie movie with Samuel Jackson? Or not? Dang it!
Gene.
With Shaquille O'Neal.
Hang on,
Shaq movie.
Genie. Shaq Fu. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
that's not
Shazam.
it.
Yeah, it's called
Shut-
Shazam.
Is it called Shazam? Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That movie's so bad.
Are you
6%
kidding
Rotten
me? It's great,
Tomatoes.
man. No,
Have you
I'm-
seen it?
I have, but when I was like
Oh.
really young, so yeah. Haven't actually
No,
seen
no,
it in a
okay.
modern context.
So
Whose idea was this?
Yeah, what's up?
jumping back to the whole Captain Marvel thing, her super team is called Star Force, and they're basically a universe police, I suppose you could say.
So
And they
Green
go,
Lanterns.
yeah,
Okay.
Green Lantern Corps, but for Marvel, and they go from planet to planet, protecting the different planets from the Skrulls, whatever you want to call them.
So Buzz Lightyear and Star Command.
And basically the Skrulls are trying to invade Earth and take it over for themselves, and she gets him. Originally, he got him with Captain Marvel, protected Earth, and she's basically doing the same thing,
All right.
protecting
Man.
planets.
I wish I cared about Marvel. Whew.
Yeah,
All right.
same.
Marvel's awesome. Come on.
Yeah. All right. It's just hard to follow, man. Like that's all I got for it. It's just like I don't say. Well, it's not necessarily hard to follow, but it's just like they all kind of feel kind of samey.
Yep.
Yeah, they all feel
Yeah.
really samey.
It's like why I'm like haven't bought Spider-Man yet. I'm like, oh man, this game looks cool, but like, care about Marvel.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's kind of cool, I guess, but the swing.
And also another point to note, you know, in Galaxy Volume 2, how they introduced... Who was the guy who they introduced? What was his name? Not Nova. Was it Nova?
Nova, yeah.
I think it was Nova. The guy that they... He was in a test tube and they were growing him, basically. I think he's originally evil, and then he joins the Star Force. So he's part of it, I believe, in the next MCU movie that comes out.
Go.
Redemption arc. Yay. Okay.
Yay! What's new?
Nothing
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
All right. So, is anyone excited for Captain Marvel?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm mixed about it. I'm still gonna go see it because it's gonna be the last one before Avengers 4,
Oh, okay.
which I want to go. I'm probably gonna go see opening night,
Oh, okay.
so I won't get spoiled like Infinity War.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, I might watch that
Yeah.
tonight. Infinity War tonight, actually.
Oh,
Have
okay.
you not seen it yet, Andrew?
Nah, I haven't seen that or Black Panther. I think I'm watching one of those tonight.
didn't
Black
like-
Panther. Yeah.
What's
Go
that?
Yep. Go.
Black Panther's really good. I love Infinity War so much.
Okay. Yeah, I heard they're both good, and I think I think one of them. I think they're on Netflix or one of them.
Just Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really like Black Panther that much, just because it was a bit weird. Like it was a lot more. I can't really think of the term, but it was a lot more kind of in your face, I suppose you could say.
Okay.
Yeah, some
it
of the
was
CG in the movie was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it's like the whole story arc and everything. I don't really like Black Panther's story arc that much.
Sure.
But Infinity War is pretty decent.
Sure.
So
I think it's like I haven't watched Black Panther all the way through, but like the vibe that I got from it is like Wakanda is just a discount Asgard. Like that's the whole vibe I got from it, was like Wakanda is a discount Asgard.
Yeah, but it's not really full of gods.
No,
No.
but it's just like I keep going back to like the Thor. It's like the line in like the Thor movie where it's just like, oh, Asgard is a place where it's like magic and science are one and the same or whatever. Yeah, it's just like that's kind of what Wakanda felt like. But okay,
Fair enough.
anyway,
Anywho.
yeah, all right. Anime news. This is kind of a stretch or whatever. So we got several like currently airing series delaying their air dates or whatever due to the magnitude 6.9 earthquake in Hokkaido.
Right.
So not a whole lot of people heard about this. To be honest, the first time I heard about it was from Nintendo's Twitter.
I was gonna say Nintendo delayed
Yeah.
something as well, right?
Yeah.
Because of this.
Yeah, Direct that got delayed.
Yeah, so this happened like roughly Tuesday afternoon for Japan time.
Mhm, I think so.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
Tuesday afternoon for Japan time. Nintendo was set to have a direct on Japan's Wednesday, our Tuesday, and they a few hours before it, they said due to the recent earthquake in Hokkaido, which in the grand scheme of things, if you look at a map of Japan, you know how there's like the curvy part that's the mainland and everything, and then there's like that large island that's kind of on top of it and is circular or whatever. That's Hokkaido. And so Japan, or I'm sorry, Nintendo said we're gonna delay the direct to a further date. Stay tuned for the further date due to the earthquake. And that's how I first heard about it, because they delayed it like half an hour after it happened, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
as you said, not many people have heard about the whole. It wasn't even on.
yeah, exactly.
Was there much damage done at all? Or?
There was
Pretty big.
a minor
Yeah.
tsunami
Yeah,
that
it's just
arose from
tsunami,
it.
yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
this is definitely nowhere near as bad as the 2011 turned out to be. So yeah, the tsunami caused a minor amount of damage. Most of the damage was caused by the earthquake itself. Japan has, so it's like when we say it's like a magnitude X earthquake or whatever, that's based on a scale called the Richter scale. Japan has their own scale, and this maxed out their own scale, which
Wow.
means like people were
Okay.
like can be injured, killed from the shaking and whatnot, and like
Sure.
results of it. So yeah, as it stands right now, 3 million people still without power, or homes are flooded or displaced from Hokkaido. So yeah.
Cheapers. Yeah, it's a lot.
We wish them all the best, but yeah, this extends.
Of course.
Yeah, this extends into not only was Nintendo Direct delayed, but also several like airing anime series are delayed also. And this isn't because like the production studios are affected or anything. Very few studios are actually in Hokkaido. This is because culturally Japan has this thing called like collective mourning is the best way to describe it, where it's like if something bad happened to like other people in the country or whatever, then it's
they
like
do it out of respect.
yeah, out of respect, they don't really like to have fun themselves or whatever, so to speak, or they think it's kind of in bad taste to be promoting like what is comparatively a frivolous thing or whatever. So Yeah, kind of interesting. And that's kind of more what I want to explore with this topic a little bit. Is just like, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, makes sense, right? People that work there probably also are affected and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully they get through it and everything. And yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
they're one of the only countries that has like a, I suppose you could say like a earthquake proof kind of, like to some degree an earthquake proof, like all their cities and everything are built earthquake proof. I think they're one of the only countries that actually do that, which has probably stopped a lot of damage from happening.
yeah.
I think China does that as well. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, there are a couple different
Um,
ways that they do it too. It's like one thing that's also like you can see this in LA and California a lot is
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say.
buildings on a foundations or like on these rollers type thing.
Yep.
That make it so
Yep.
that buildings don't get like broken in half by shaking.
Yep.
Yep. Most Californians are always ready for those earthquakes.
Okay.
It's funny because over here we barely get any, like, I think we've had one earthquake in like 50 years.
pretty good.
And yet, like, New Zealand, which is super close to us, gets absolutely shocking earthquakes because they're right on one of the lines, one of the fault lines there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sean, what you thinking?
I was hoping people who were affected are okay because, like,
Mm.
I was reading something like 3 people are dead and 9 are still missing after this.
Oof.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
like crazy.
Yep.
Mm.
Not great.
And I'm glad, like, most of the comments I see from when Nintendo was talking about how they delayed their direct, everyone's like, that is perfectly okay. I just hope the people are alright.
Yeah.
Like, that is extremely respectful.
Yeah.
course.
People
And you
are
get
generally
those occasional comments where people are all mad about it. I'm like, you gotta know, like, cultural differences in Japan.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, versus ours. Yeah. I kind of think the concept is kind of cool. You know, it takes like over here in like America or whatever, it kind of takes like a very significant tragedy, so to speak,
Mm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for us to like kind of like pause a lot of the things we're doing and move on and it's, like,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
take a look at it.
Yeah.
And I was saying this,
mean-
yeah.
Mm.
And it's like this is kind of an extreme example, so to speak, but it's like this happens for more minor things in Japan also than
Mm.
multiple
Yeah.
morning things. So
Mm. Like when we had our whole terrorist thing in Sydney, the Sydney siege.
uh-huh.
That was like 6 or 7 years ago now. Like the whole country basically stopped, and we're like all like as soon as it was happening, every single business shut basically.
Yeah.
Because it was like, well, we don't want to be betrayed because it was happening in like a cafe or whatnot. So it was like a sign of respect as well. But we're like much the same as America, where we barely stop anything, and like the whole Anzac Day and stuff that we have here for soldiers and whatnot
Mm-hmm.
is barely even respected at all here, which
Okay.
is quite. It's not very nice to think about.
Yeah.
So yeah, just different countries, I suppose, different people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yeah, once Nintendo does announce, we assumed the Direct was going to be about their online service, which they still haven't announced a definitive date yet, although we know it's supposed to be out this month at some point. So we assumed the Direct was to be about their online service.
Yeah. And some companies are just announcing some Switch things like the day that the direct is supposed to happen, because I know Square Enix announced Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition for Switch.
Hey,
And then there was Civ 6.
Yeah, that happened too.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, that about does it for news and everything. So Anthony, what games are releasing here?
So for this week, we have around 15 or so, I'd say.
All right.
So obviously going from the 9th in Australia, or the 8th through to the 15th for America, or the 9th through to the 16th for Australia. We have Battle X Birth of the Alliance for Rift and Vive coming September the 10th. We have NBA 2K19 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One, and also Switch, which is coming on September the 11th. Nefarious for PS4, Switch, and Xbox One is coming on the 13th of the... Wait, what the heck? That is a dodgy date. 11, 13, 14, that doesn't make sense. Also the 11th.
Okay.
Boundless is coming to PC and PS4, also on September the 11th as well. State of Decay 2 Daybreak Pack is coming to PC and Xbox One on September the 12th. Gift of Parthax is going to PC on September the 12th. Assetto Corsa Competition Edition, Steam Early Access is going to PC, obviously, on September the 12th. Construction Simulator 2 is going to PC, PS4, and Xbox One, also on September the 12th. BFF or Die, which is for PC, is coming on September the 13th. Senra Kagura Reflections is going to Switch on September the 13th.
What?
Really, absolutely.
What?
Hey, what?
What?
I thought they banned that in America.
Oh, did they?
Wait,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on. Do you actually recognize that name, or are you memeing right now?
No.
Okay.
It sounds familiar because I know a lot of people are mad because it's one of those games like Japan.
Senra Kagura.
Oh, that game, yeah.
Hold on. What's it called?
Senran
SEN.
Kagura.
Oh,
That
it's this
game,
one.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
It's
it
a
banned in America or what?
I don't think so.
No, it's coming.
Okay,
I guess a lot of people asked for it. I'm like, okay, we'll just release it in the West.
cool.
Awesome.
Bastion for Switch is also coming September the 13th as well, which
Still
is
need
a
to play
pretty...
Bastion.
It's a good game.
Yeah, I need to pick it up on PC.
Okay.
Old School Musical is coming to PC and Switch also on September the 13th. Frozen Synapse 2 is going to PC on September the 13th as well. Wasteland 2 Director's Cut is going to Switch on September the 13th.
Okay.
Defunct is going to Switch on September the 13th. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is going to PC, PS4, and Xbox One on September the 14th.
Oh yeah, that's out this week.
Black... Hey, what?
Nothing.
It's out.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's all good. Black Clover What the heck? Black Clover Quartet Nice. Dear me. He's going to PC and PS4 also on September the 14th. NHL 19 is going to PS4 and Xbox One on September the 14th. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna the Golden Country DLC is going to Switch on September the 14th as well. And Undertale is going to Switch on September the 15th. And that is all I have for this week.
So, a lot of those were the recently announced like indies. From yeah, that direct was not that long ago.
Nope.
Last week, I believe.
Yeah. All right.
Mm.
Very cool.
Yeah, the game's already made, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Bastion's really good.
Mm.
A lot of people like Undertale, although I don't like it. So that's
Bastion's got an awesome soundtrack. That's all I know.
that's a hot take right there. Shadow of the Tomb Raider should also be good, I imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still need to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. I played the first reboot, which is really good.
Okay.
I like the first one, didn't like the second one though.
Really?
So
Nope.
let's turn go into the community discussion area, which I have a couple questions and a dude joining us in the chat who asks, what do we think about Battlefield 5 beta? Looks like Andrew got on it a little bit. He hasn't replied back. Andrew thinks it's pretty good. I think it's decent. It's like,
I think it's good.
Yeah,
If my computer ran it better, it'd be better. But
it's alright because optimizing is typically the last thing you do during
True.
the
Yeah.
development process. So, yeah.
That's what I meant to ask. Have they kind of racing thing or really
Have they what?
introduced ray tracing on it
I'm
I
not
don't
On the beta,
on the beta?
I don't
Oh,
think
really?
so because the 2080 hasn't released yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean,
obviously.
you could possibly see the option pop up and everything.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, true.
I
So-
thought that they were going to give it kind of like a bit of a, not a massive. I thought they were going to kind of implement it a tiny bit, just to kind of demo it to people, I suppose you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they just disabled it for the beta because there's like
beta.
because we don't have the RTS cards yet.
Mm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think the RTX cards. No. They will be out. They will be out in time. By the time
Yeah.
it releases. Yeah, they will. Okay.
Since it got delayed to November, so
Yeah.
it'll be out.
Andrew, that might be interesting to look into. Make sure you don't accidentally have ray tracing turned on in the beta.
maybe. I don't know. Because they have the auto settings, I just turned it to performance or whatever they
Okay.
called it.
Okay, I can't imagine that being on then.
Yeah, and I forgot, like, because they have two options. It was like fidelity and
Performance.
something else. I don't know if it was called performance, but it was
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think they I think the ray tracing thing would be disabled for like the non-compatible cards. Kind of like how some games have the option to do DirectX 12.
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna fiddle around with like turning down like other options, like making sure the shadows are turned off and making sure like other things are turned off. But I was just I'd have to look at like a guide that tells me what would help before I just start flipping buttons.
I can help you with that later if you want.
Yeah, maybe because like there's like a grain effect you can turn on and off. There's so much you can mess with it. I was like, I don't want grain on my game. I want the clean stuff.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why those are options. It's just like add a film grain to your game. It's like, why would I do that?
You know what the most infuriating thing is? If like I buy an old school game and they put the screen lines on automatically.
Scan lines.
I hate scan lines. Get them off my screen. I would never want them. I don't care if you think it looks cool, because that's how the game looked years ago. We're not playing on CRTVs now. We want it to look good.
None like 30s.
Newer games with motion blur. It's the worst.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
yeah, and
God.
I can like turn down the motion blur a bunch. And I don't know what exactly will help me.
I just turn it off because when I played the new God of War, it was automatically turned on and looked terrible.
Yeah. Some people like it. All right, so our first actual like structured question that we got comes from Joel, asking us from the community Discord server. You guys know Joel; he's on here quite a few times. If you guys had a chance to make one perfect video game movie, which game would you make a movie of?
They've already done it. Mario Brothers.
Okay.
You've already done it.
All right, Anthony, what you got?
Halo.
All right.
Halo.
All right, just drop.
Oh,
Okay.
Halo.
Drop that. Okay, that's cool. Andrew.
I don't even know, dude. Perfect movie.
Yeah, perfect movie.
I thought you were gonna say Perfect Dark Man.
No, I mean
that'd be like a female 007 type thing.
Yeah.
like any game that has a good story in, I'm like, that's cool. I like the game, but like, so I guess I'd want like no, the Street Fighter movie's perfect. So Street Fighter movie's perfect. They've already done it. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
They've already done it. They've done it multiple times. What are you guys talking about?
Question solved. Question solved. All right.
For me, I would say like an Overwatch movie or
You
something
already
that
answered. What are you
explains.
talking about?
Well,
Sure.
yeah, the short films, but like an actual film, like explain what happened before Overwatch went down.
Sure, like a prequel kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
have Pixar make it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see it.
I
Since Disney
not-
and Blizzard have a deal of showing the Overwatch League on ESPN and the Disney Channel, I
Yeah.
see it happen.
True.
Like a Rainbow Six Siege one, only just like with like all the best like martial artists and stuff like that,
Oh,
and like
man, that'd
cool
be-
like action movie heroes and stuff. You know?
that'd be insane.
You just want the fighting stuff, don't
No,
you?
it'd be.
I just want. I
It'd
mean,
be
I just want
Expendables,
to
wouldn't
be.
it?
Yeah, kind
it's
of,
like
but like a
Expendables.
cooler
Yeah.
Expendables because Expendables is not great.
No, it's not.
Fair enough.
But yeah, and like walls, people blowing like the raid, only like with
Yeah.
multiple people in it.
Okay.
They should do an Ace Combat movie. That'd be awesome. Top Gun, but
Isn't
whatever.
that like
It's like
Top Gun without
Top
the weird
Gun.
like volleyball scene?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Top Gun but Japanified a little bit. Like,
Well, what about like a Ace Combat like anime movie or something? That'd be awesome.
that'd be the better
cool.
fit for it.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
What about a Dark Souls movie? Do you think that would work?
No.
That would be.
That'll be too hard.
That'd be legit,
Yeah.
actually. That'd be legit. Although,
Well, it'd just be too hard to watch.
it's like I don't know if watching this movie is harder than playing the game.
Well, like if you simplified a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
Like
60-hour movie.
You
the
would
main
most likely
character
have to be
keeps on
like
dying.
Dark Souls 3, just because like you have the 4 core bosses, and it's like you could go from boss to boss, not have to do the.
I was watching some Dark Souls recently, and I was like, people were talking about the lore, and I'm like, it seems cool, but
It's
I
a
don't
lot to get
I don't
into.
understand anything.
Hundreds of hours if you ever want to delve into it. Hundreds of hours, man. I'm not
Too many
joking.
hours.
I know with video game movies, like they're still trying to make an Uncharted movie, but it's been like over a decade.
Yeah, then we'll do that.
I feel like
They've
that's gonna
actually-
come off too hard as like a knockoff Indiana Jones, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Because-
they've confirmed it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Holland's
Well,
supposed to play as Nathan Drake.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
wait,
really?
Wasn't it?
Wait, Tom
Wait, wasn't
Holland?
it-
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that could be
Wasn't
good,
it? What's
actually.
his?
He's
Wasn't
good.
it the Nathan Fillion? Wasn't it him?
He shot like
That-
his
That,
own like.
that was like a fan film.
Oh,
That
okay.
he-
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It's good. Yeah, it's not a fan film because I'm pretty sure he produced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's money behind.
Plenty
Yeah.
of money behind it. Yeah. Okay. My answer. Crap, I forgot to think of one while we were all talking here.
CS:GO the movie.
One
would just be a
one
Russian
one
dude's-
hour's worth of Eve Online.
Yeah.
There was actually talks for a while to make a documentary series about EVE Online and the events.
Oh,
It would have been
That could be interesting.
It would have been a TV
documentary
show.
style.
It would have been a TV show. Yeah.
That's nearly as bad as the PUBG documentary.
Oh God.
They made
Why?
a No Clip did a PUBG documentary that's pretty good. I'd recommend watching that.
Okay.
If you're into video game documentaries, No Clip, they do a good job. They did a Dream Daddy one recently.
Okay. I feel like if you were to do an Elder Scrolls movie, like any of the given games, you could have a contender with Lord of the Rings.
Maybe, yeah.
Like if it is a perfect movie type thing, it's like you could have a contender for Lord of the Rings with an Elder Scrolls movie.
Knowing Todd Howard, there's gonna be like 27 Skyrim movies.
Right.
Skyrim, very special edition.
That's legit a thing on Alexa, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Okay,
Wow, dude.
real answer here. I guess StarCraft actually. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
that'd be
have to
cool.
give it to StarCraft. So,
So I have to say Warcraft, I realized there was a movie.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, huh? Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was good, right?
If you
Right.
played the game, it was good.
I liked it,
Okay.
and I've never played the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you played the game, it was good.
What about like a Doom movie? They've already done one, but
Oh.
that'd be, yeah.
It's actually pretty silly in a good way. I like that movie a little bit.
Yeah.
Cast Arnold
Dude.
Schwarzenegger as.
There's
It's got The Rock and it's got Carl
it's got
Urban.
Rock.
Oh wow.
Pretty
okay.
good.
they're supposed to make a Duke Nukem movie with John
Oh,
Cena
no.
as Duke Nukem.
The only way that works if like if Duke Nukem is just like washed up and like fat.
Yeah. Duke Nukem, more like
enough.
Duke. I don't know. What's like a
Duke Fatman.
Nukem.
Yeah.
or he just
Batman.
he like knows he sucks. Like
Okay.
there has to be like it has to be very self-aware. Like,
Okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's like I envision that being like the Deadpool of video game movies if they ever did it.
yeah, kind of like he just
Yeah.
he's or he exists in this world and everyone's just like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
why are you such a dick? Like, go away. Like, you know, like everyone just hates him.
It's like a Johnny Bravo movie gone really wrong.
yeah, yeah. There you go. Right.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work.
All right.
So, yeah.
That's some great discussion there. Aiden, who also appears on this podcast a lot and makes us sit here for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. What random IP should THQ scoop up next? Literally,
They
after
just
he
did.
asked that,
Yeah, we forgot to
the
talk
news
about that.
broke that they got, what was it, Kingdoms of Amalur, right?
I think it was before. I think it was before.
Okay.
That happened before, and that's why you asked that question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. What's available? It's so hard to know what's available these days, right?
They should scoop
Duke,
up.
Yay.
Duke
No, no.
Nukem.
There
No.
we go, perfect.
I actually don't think, I'm not sure where the rights are held.
I think Gearbox has them still.
Really? Okay. Gearbox not
Yeah.
doing anything with that. Gearbox isn't doing anything.
No, they did. Well, they did.
I-
They're publishing. They published a game recently.
Oh, did they? Okay.
I think.
Okay.
They made Right to Hell Retribution, I think.
Okay.
That game's
no.
really bad.
That game's bad. Was that Warner Brothers? Okay.
No?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. No, that was a different company, never mind. That was Deep Silver.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Deep Silver,
Uh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, they published We Happy Few.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
okay.
I was gonna say I knew they did something
And
then-
recently.
They re-released Bulletstorm on newer consoles and added Duke Nukem to it.
That was
Nice.
bad too.
They're also apparently
Everything's
working
bad.
on Borderlands 3.
Yeah, they've actually said they've gone out in front of people and said they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have a free to play? No.
I know they have a really discount or free edition Bulletstorm, if that's what you're getting at.
No, I thought I'm thinking of not the Cliffy B. I'm thinking of those guys.
Dude, man, I don't know. What's available to buy? I don't know.
For a THQ game for me that they can buy back, I'm thinking the WWE series because they used to make some wrestling games for N64.
They did make some good ones.
Yeah,
Oh, they
like,
should just what is that? Like Fight for New York. They should do like a rapper, like a Def Jam.
It's like Parappa the Rappa on steroids.
Have you guys played Def Jam? Like the
No.
old ones? It's
No.
basically like a wrestling game with like rappers. You got like Method Man, like Pedigree,
Wait, really? Okay.
like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, they're fantastic. Look
Okay.
that up.
All right.
yeah, like they made No Mercy for N64, and that's like one of my favorite N64 games.
I watched that game for like $1 a couple of years ago. I got really lucky.
Okay, my legit
Got just
answer.
labeled it.
My
Burn
legit
the
answer.
juice. Help my knee grow is. Oh! You almost got me. Said it really slow.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the follow. Oh god.
What a bad person that guy is.
Andrew Proofread.
Ugh, I tried.
Andrew
Could have
Proofread.
yelled at me. I'm like,
Yeah.
sweating.
I saw that and I'm like, what?
Somebody stop me!
How do I like mute someone
Get
before
this
they-
guy out of the chat! Get him out of here!
Hey, you followed us. Come on.
He's
No,
out.
delete that
He's
guy.
outie.
Get him
He's
out of
outie.
here.
600 seconds.
I done it for
Oh,
10
yeah.
seconds, or I mean 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I figured out how to do it in Streamlabs. We're good.
Jeez Louise.
All right. What random IP should THG scoop up next? Parappa the Rappa.
I mean,
Would
Isn't
anyone
that
be opposed
Sony?
to that?
isn't
Huh?
that Sony?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Sony.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought that was
Yeah.
kind of dead.
Oh, wow.
My bad.
Sony.
Okay.
They released that game like a year ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they?
PS4.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
You can buy that game on PS4.
No way. Oh my god.
Yeah.
PS4 Pro.
Okay, cool.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Wait, does THQ Nordic have the rights to Saints Row? Or is that Deep Silver still?
I think Deep
That's
Silver
Deep
bought it,
Silver.
right?
It's actually a thing. It's actually a thing.
What is it, Taylor?
Parappa the Rappa remastered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard it's not good.
I heard latency's a little bit of an issue, but
Yeah,
Don't
they
care.
just poured the PSP version.
Brutal.
You know, okay, I've got an answer for you. They should make THQ. I think they already should make a proper like Iron Man game or something because they've just done. Someone should anyway. They've just done Spider-Man. They should do like a proper,
Hello, Richard.
like
you good?
Iron Man kind of thing.
Hello, Richard. You good?
Yeah,
All right.
hi
So
there.
Iron Man. All right, Sean. What's your answer?
WWE.
Okay. Cool. All right. Andrew.
sorry.
Wait. Hold on. Sean has something more. Something else.
Just remastered No Mercy from N64, not Jadzia. Perfect game.
We're good. Okay.
10 out of 10.
I mean, they could just build a new wrestling game. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Andrew, what's your answer here?
I have no idea, man.
Okay.
Too many.
Path of Exile.
They should do another wave race. Someone should.
Oh,
That's
I'm just
that's
trying to think of
Nintendo,
games
isn't
that
it?
they can redo.
yeah, Nintendo's got that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool spot. Bring back cool spot.
Yeah, bring back Cools. Okay.
Yeah, cool spot.
All right. So, yeah. That just about does it for the show today, guys. Let's get through our conclusions here. Anthony, where can the good people find you?
Here.
Okay, COG
I
is
don't
your
have
life.
any-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing there. All right. You can find me at Infurious Elicon on Twitter, and of course all around COG. Sean, how about yourself?
You can find me on Twitter on nerd_awakens because someone took Nerd Awakens.
Feels bad, man.
Or that is, I hate you. You can also find me on Nerd Awakens on Twitch. I stream once in a while, but not really.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back into it.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, homie came right at the end.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, we do start at about an hour and a half earlier than
Yeah,
this
like
point. Yeah.
3 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
To extend it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, although we do appreciate you making it here in the end. Nice to see you here. Thanks.
Yeah,
But,
really appreciate
I
it,
remember
man.
your name. I remember Richard Kid's name. He's been here a couple times. All right, Andrew, where are you at?
You can find me all social medias at Duronsky, Dronski. Yep, I'm there.
All right, cool.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm gonna go, just completely make some people upset and Rainbow Six Siege just flash. So thank you guys
Nice.
so much for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.